Kia ora koutou and welcome to On Mars in about 3 minutes. It has a solo mode. It's a game for 1 to 4 players, playing time is long, and it's extremely complex. In On Mars you are set the task of building the first Martian colony. Can you develop technologies, build infrastructure, recruit scientists, and construct the greatest buildings on Mars? The game ends once this marker reaches 0. It moves when the colony grows in size or when a mission is completed. The winner is the player with the most points. Worker placement. You get benefits for placing workers in locations. Tile placement. You place building tiles on Mars. Player turn. Each turn you'll take 1 action and an optional executive action. Depending on where your player marker is, you can either activate locations in space or on the surface. Space locations first. Some locations require you to place workers in them, others do not, and many locations can be boosted by placing additional workers into this area here. This area lets us claim 1 resource and 1 more for each worker spent. Here we claim blueprints. Take an available card from the display and put one of your buildings on it. Here lets you buy a tech tile, while this one lets you advance tech tiles. Place tech tiles go on the left. Tiles grant bonuses when placed in marked areas. Advancing tiles costs the resources shown above. Down to Mars. This space lets you place a tile, and this one lets you place an advanced building from a blueprint. Each tile requires you spend the resources shown here. To place a tile, it must be adjacent to one of your robots, and be 1 or 2 spaces away from a tile of the same type. Claim resources for each tile once you place one. The matching technology must also be advanced. So to build 4 grey buildings here, the grey tech must be at the +3 stage of any player's tech tree. If you build a building type that is below the level of the colony, advance the marker on this track. Place your scoring marker to gain points, and then score points based on the track bonus. The colony advances once all 4 tiles match its level. Advanced buildings are placed on matching tiles, and must come from an existing blueprint. This space lets you recruit a scientist or grab a contract. You can use advanced buildings' special abilities for 2 crystals, or if you have the matching scientist, it is free. Replace the scientist you picked with a contract of your choice. Here you can move your rover or bots around the board, and here you can build ships, which give you extra workers and robots. Building ships also gives you extra places to store crystals, and crystals power executive actions. Each ship also uncovers a new executive action for you. Those workers will need somewhere to live, so remember to build habitation as well. A quick way to get crystals is to take the action matching one of the missions. Here you would gain 1 crystal per blueprint you took. Finally, if the shuttle is at your location, you can use it to catch a lift to the other side of the board. This happens less often as the game goes on. Recover all workers from that side of the board and the ones in your worker area. Why would you like this game? I missed an awful lot of rules and exceptions in the player turn section, and that's because On Mars is an intricately woven game that combines a lot of subsystems into a larger whole. If you are someone who wants a game that they can really dig into, that is complex and rewards system mastery, you can really look at On Mars. There are a huge number of ways to score points and to build engines, and the game follows its own emergent path each play. The best thing about this game is its presence on the table. It's massive. However, saying On Mars is complex is a bit of an understatement, and no casual gamer is going near it. Not only are there many rules, there are many exceptions as well, and timing of executive actions and taking into account who has what technology can also grind the game to a crawl. There are no come from behind mechanics. If you get behind early, you'll likely stay behind. Mars also isn't a character. There are no variables added from the environment or any threat of the colony failing. You're never competing against a hostile world. For a different game by the same designer, try CO2 Second Chance. And for a different take on Mars, try Martians, A Story of Civilization. On Mars, but not really. If you enjoyed this video, hit the notification button, subscribe to our channel, and come support us on Patreon.